finished West Essex 1, Romford 3. I think we'd have been first on match of the day tonight, Kris.
Yeah, but I don't know whether for the right reasons or for the wrong ones. Yeah, listen, with what's happened today is what's happened. We've gone down to 9 men. Keeper's got sent off, centre half's gone in goal. We're 2-0 up at the time, they obviously scored a penalty. And then I turn around at the assistant, Lee and Charlie, and I say, look, if we get a point here, I'll be over the moon. And what happens is an absolute crazy scenario. We break away, get a third, and job done. Yeah, listen, it's the most stressful day of my life, I think. So.
Once again, very dominant first half. Going in at half time, you must have been really pleased.
Yeah, said to the boys at half time, it's a horrible scoreline 2-0. The only thing that gets us beat today is by beating ourselves, because we should have been 4 or 5-0 up at half time. Unfortunately, you don't take your chances. You give the opportunity for the opponents to make a game of it, and that's what they did second half. To be fair, they come out, got in our faces, a couple of contentious decisions by the referee for the sending off, or the first one anyway. Yeah, like I said to the boys at half time, there's no way we should have been out of sight, but listen, we made it interesting. It was a good spectacle to watch.
The last 20 minutes, 25 minutes, down to 9 men, as you say, centre half in goal. You must be really pleased of their back to the wall attitude.
Oh mate, I've just said to them in a little huddle afterwards on the pitch there that that's the sort of result when you like everything's against you, down to 9 men, that can make a season as such, because it galvanises you all as a group. It shows that you're together, and at the end of the season, if you do manage to gain promotion or a title, you look back at these sort of days and say that's where we done it. That's where we built a foundation to go and kick on from.
And sometimes does that help with the mentality when you win a game where it's sort of to a degree against all the odds? Does that sort of lift them as a group?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I said to them in the team talk before the game today, the only thing I feel that we lack is we're not a team. We're not willing to back each other. We're not willing to go the extra mile for the man next year. And to be honest with you, the scenario that's panned out there has obviously proved me very, very wrong. Because like you said, that will bring them together as a group of boys and as men together even more. And like I say, we can look back at this and say, look, we've been here before. If it ever happens again, we know what it's got to do. We dig in and we muck in together, and we'll come out the other side of it like we have today. Rhys
Hewitt back from injury, and Jack Gordon making his first appearance back in a Romford shirt. Both made a big impact on the game.
Yeah, Rhys is superb. Listen, he was one of the first person I rung when you give me the job, and I spoke to him. He come over, he signed, and it's the first time I've seen him in a Romford shirt. But he's had his injury problems. Listen, he's a leader. He's a voice out there, and that's exactly what we need. And as for Jake, we know what quality he possesses. We just got to get him fit. Today he's come on for half hour. I've said to him, give me everything you've got, empty the tank. And he's done exactly that. It was superb. But I could say the same for Jaden, who's come on today. He was phenomenal. Listen, I could go through the whole boys that finished that game. It'd be a discredit to them if I didn't mention everyone. But listen, they was all superb.
Whilst the priorities might be the league and obviously having a crack at the Vars again, it's still important for games like Monday's cup game against Barkingside to continue that momentum.
Oh, definitely. I mean, listen, it's like we said about the FA Cup. It's sort of a free hit. It's a cup competition. But we see with it last year, Redbridge only a level above us. They went and won it. We trained there the other night. We see the trophy on display. It can be done. So I want to progress as many rounds in that competition as we can, because there's big ties to be had. You've got Hornchurch in there. You've got sort of Southend, Colchester. You could get a massive away day. So yeah, I'd like to progress on Monday night. There will be a few changes. It will give lads an opportunity to get some minutes in. But yeah, listen, I'll go there fully expecting to win on Monday night, put it that way.
And league-wise, I guess at the moment, just happy to be in and around the playoff positions.
Yeah, I said to a couple of the boys, we had a conversation at training. I said if we're in the top 4, top 5 in and around Christmas, I'll be over the moon, and then we can go and build the season from there, because we'll know exactly where we are. But listen, with what we've got here, I expect us to be in and around winning the league. I know I shouldn't say that publicly, but that's the expectations I have of the group. So onwards and upwards for us.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Kris.
Cheers, Steve. Thank you.